A man falls into a five-dimensional space. His entire life, he has existed as a physical being, but now he can communicate with his daughter face to face. They exist in different dimensions. It's not just a single-dimensional barrier between them. They are separated by millions of light years in an unreachable space. With no response from his daughter, he silently watches the timeline unfold. He sees his past self foolishly saying goodbye to his daughter. Frustrated, he pushes against the bookshelf, desperately trying to warn his past self to stay. Otherwise, he will never make it back. But no matter how many books fall to the floor, his younger self doesn't realize that on the other side of the bookshelf, it's him, just from a different time. It's like a paradox that was always meant to happen. He was destined to leave Earth, destined to end up exactly where he is now. Years later, his daughter returns to that bookshelf, and for the first time, she realizes the ghost she once felt was actually her father all along. Just then, the machine that fell into the wormhole with him somehow regains a signal, and it tells him he's inside a three-dimensional structure created by a five-dimensional space. Here, no one can change the past. That's when it hits him. He's not here to rewrite history. He's here to make it happen. It all has to play out the way it was meant to. He remembers that gravity can transcend dimensions, so he decides to send his daughter a binary message to lead them to the space agency and complete humanity's journey into the stars. Then he spots the watch he once gave her. With the help of the machine, he converts data into Morse code, following the threads around him. He sends the precious black hole gravity data through the watch, and his grown-up daughter, watching the ticking hands repeat, finally cracks the gravity equation that had remained unsolved for decades. With it, humanity can finally leave Earth and settle on Saturn. The multi-dimensional space collapses. His mission is complete.